Hey guys, Void here, back again with another review. Today we'll be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Target exclusive, Batman Beyond. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, as I said before, today we're taking a look at Batman Beyond. He is a Target exclusive. I know how people feel about their Target exclusive, so I'm going to be making the jokes until they get their shit together. But with that being said, I have been jonesing for a really solid Batman Beyond figure for quite some time now. And I think I finally got one. Granted, it's not the more traditional looking Batman Beyond with the face, the nose and the mouth on the mask there. But it still looks cool, and I may still get that other version because he does come with little boosters for his feet you can plug in on the bottom, as well as a nifty McFarlane Toys flight stand. That, or I'll buy it and keep it guarded. Who knows? I still have X-Spawn carded, the Target exclusive version of the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. So with that being said, one thing this guy does come with is a big old honkin', if I can find it, I don't know where it is, Build-A-Figure part for the Jokerbot. Oh wait, here it is. Put it up there. There you go. I normally don't show the bath parts until I put the thing together, but in this case, don't have a choice. So, there you go. And you could switch the head around to make it Batman or the Joker. Kind of like Manny faces, so that's cool. It does have the little floating cat pieces for the shoulders, but I took those out because they're just going to pop out anyways. We're getting into the meat and taters of this figure. This dude is cool. I really like this figure. I like it a lot. He's got no mouth or nose, which is actually probably how I would design this character for a redesign. I think that's a cool look for Batman Beyond, but again, I would like to get the one with the nose and the mouth, because that's how he looked like in the Bruce Timm series. But a really slim, pretty streamlined looking figure aside from the gauntlets here. These are a little bit more intricate than they usually are, and he's got claws, like straight up Black Panther claws this time around. And that's dope. That looks cool. I really dig that. It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting. I apologize, but doing the best I can. But articulation on this guy. His head can look all around. Can look up, down, tilt side to side. Nothing in the neck, surprisingly. They usually put a neck joint in there, but I think it looks nice and clean, and I think you get enough movement out of the head without that. Because he can clearly look up, clearly look down. You can snap his neck and kill him if you want, and you can tilt his head side to side, so that's cool. Shoulders go up, down. They are on those butterfly joints. I think this side works. Yeah, it does. They are a little stiff out of pack, but they're moving pretty easy now. He's got a bicep swivel. I almost said single joint. Double joint at the elbow. Which again, can be easier said than done to move. He's got the ball hinge wrists. Which, there we go. They do hinge and swivel, and the hands do rotate. The hands also pop out relatively easily. He does come in some interchangeable hands with some batarangs, so if you wanted to put those on, you could. A little tricky to get on there, but once you hear the snap of satisfaction, you're in the clear. He's got a diaphragm joint and a waist joint that allow him to crunch that far forward, that far back. It would be nice to see a little bit more range out of that. Does have the swivel in both of those as well. A little floppy on the torso up here, but nothing too crazy. not too serious, and if you crunch it forward, it's not loose at all, so not that big a deal. Hips go forward. They kick out to the side, though, so the diaper is pretty stiff like the Dark Knight's Metal Batman and Infected Superman. So that's a shame, but they do kick out pretty easy. He does have a thigh cut in there that does work a little bit. He's got a double-jointed knee, so he can kick his own ass if his wings weren't in the way. He's got a hinge in the foot with the swivel, the rocker, and the toe joint, which on this side is nice and tight. And on this side, it's whatever. It's average. And I will say, he can also, I didn't do this earlier, but he can punch himself in his own face. Look at that. Or claw himself in his own face in this case. But you will notice he does have some pegs on the bottom of his arms here. And there's a reason for that. His wings, if we flip them over, you can flip the wings out. They are a little stiff, but it can be done. And the funny thing is, this one always wants to go with this one. Here we go. So there are the wings. And what you do is you take the shoulders, pop them out, I guess they can't hinge up anymore, huh? But you can easily tab the tabs on the back of his arms into the wings as long as you line it up correctly. There we go. There's one. Looking cool. Do the same over here. Now you are going to flex the wings a bit. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But that's okay. Jeez, this wing went too high. Fold that down and hold this one, please. There we go. There we go. Now you can tap this in here. And there he is with his wings out. Check it out. Seamless, too. Really well done. All you got is the little kind of rectangle on the back there. So, yeah, that looks really cool. Would have been nice if this one came with a flight stand to display him this way, but the other one does, so maybe I will check that out, too. But with that being said, I think it's time to move on to the accessories. Moving on to the accessories, and Batman Beyond comes with a decent spread, I think. Aside from the Build-A-Figure part I showed you earlier, comes with this display stand, standard stuff, as well as the collectible trading card, which I think he's got the no facial features mask on in that picture. But you can look on the back, read more about it, read all about it. His real name is Terry McGinnis. It is not Bruce Wayne, at least not all the time. Sometimes it is. There you go. Wow, it just got really bright. And then he comes with some batarangs with grip hands attached to him. No, these come off, obviously. They're just easier to leave on there. So there you go. Comes with 2 hands and 2 batarangs, which look really good. I don't think they're oversized either. So with that being said, let's take a look at some size comparisons. Taking a look at some size comparisons, here's Batman Beyond next to a couple other versions of Batman who have received the Target exclusive, particularly Red Paint Apps treatment. We have the Flashpoint Batman and the White Knight Batman. This isn't the Target exclusive version, but I believe he was re-released with a red cowl and cape at one point. Up next, here he is next to a couple other versions of the Dark Knight. We have the Gold Label Batman, which was a Walmart exclusive designed by Mr. Todd McFarlane himself, as well as the Dark Knight's Metal Batman Who Laughs. Still, I think, one of the best Batman figures this line has given us thus far. And last but certainly not least, got our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus and the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. And Batman Beyond here, looking like a fine addition to the Men in Red and Black Club. Am I right, or am I right? But with that being said, time to wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and I know I say this a lot, and I'm gonna say it again, and even some more as the year progresses, but this is a definite contender for top 10 figures of the year, and I didn't go over it during aesthetics and articulation for one reason or another, but this guy has the best ankle joints in the entire line. They're not ratcheted, but damn it, are they nice and tight and sturdy and snug, and it just feels so good. It feels so good not to have to deal with the detents for a change and just have a really solid ankle hinge on one of these figures. Because while I do love this line, I have to say the feet and occasionally the hands are a little bit cumbersome to work with. Not on this guy, and I greatly appreciate that. Other than that, though, he has, I think, enough accessories. Yeah, it would be nice to get the jet thruster blast effects that the other version comes with, but that's why you buy the other version. You get both, you get all the accessories. That's how the game works, fellas. And I do like the featureless face sculpt on this guy. I kind of like it without the nose and the mouth, although that's what Batman Beyond is to me. Always has the nose and the mouth since the animated series, and I think he debuted in the comics after that animated series. So, like Harley Quinn, he is a Bruce Timm original, as far as I know. But, as I said before, this is essentially what I would design Batman Beyond to look like. So it's kind of cool to have it in figure form, and I didn't have to pay someone to make a custom for it. We're going to be talking that same kind of concept, but with Mythic Legions not too long here. Just waiting on my Aether wave, whenever the heck that's going to show up. Also featuring some contenders for top 10 of the year. Ugh. But with that being said, I would highly recommend, if you do not want this guy, first of all, shame on you, but I understand if you don't want to hunt down each figure to build the Jokerbot. You don't have to do that. You can buy the regular, I guess it's regular version of this guy. I'm not too sure on that one. Who does not come with the BAF piece and is $5 cheaper, and also has the more, if you want to call it classic style Terry McGinnis head with the facial features on it. I'm not actually sure if this is Terry or if it's Bruce Wayne in this costume, but, you know, they've both been Batman Beyond at one point or another, and it's a really cool costume design that I think usually always translates really well into plastic form. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one. Also hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions for unboxing videos that I share to IGTV in case you missed them, so you could see them in their full-fledged glory. I actually did one of this guy the other day, so check that out if you haven't already. And as always, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this guy, if you're going to pick up this version or the regular version with the more, again, classic style head, or if you're just sick of Target's bullshit and wish this was the easier one to get a hold of. And as always, keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.